Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm still playing Europa Universalis. Now we're at the end of the second round of the second age, and there was quite an eventful round. The main thing was a large battle, or a war between the French and the Austrians. The French attacked Savoy. That led the Austrians to trigger the defend the empire rules, and then we had this big conflict here with several large battles. We'll get to this in a minute. In addition, what happened was that the Spaniards managed to annex Naples, which was quite a diplomatic coup. The Turks grabbed, or they annexed in a diplomatic way, these two provinces here. They conquered Kastamonu. The English conquered Ireland. This goes away. And that's mainly it. We've seen a plague which started in Naples but hit the Austrians hard. The English converted to, or the state religion of the English is now Protestantism. They adopted Protestantism. We have the Church of England now, which will lead to quite some unrest in their realm. And that's mainly what happened. Maybe we can also talk about the Portuguese colonization. They have now some colonies here in India and Arabia, and they have a colony here in Brazil, basically. That was all triggered by an event. And so there were no player realm invasions, there were no rebellions until now. What we see is now the peace resolution. Now, I did all these that I just mentioned. That was pretty easy. The tricky thing for me was the peace resolution here between the French and the Austrians. Now, the thing is, the French basically attacked Savoy, and that led then to this complete war between French and Austria because of this defending of the empire option that the Austrians took. In the end, the Austrians managed to win the war because they have simply a unit left. That's the thing, right? If you have more units deployed than the enemy at the end of the turn, you win the war. That's pretty much it. It's a partial victory. It's not a total victory, but it is a partial victory that you can claim, and then you can enforce different victory conditions. I don't know if there are actually more than one, but the one that comes here into play is keep the current board state. The Austrians could continue the fight, but I don't think they want to. It's going to be expensive, and they have better things to do. They're more interested here in the Balkans because we have a power struggle going on there. So they want to end this thing. They want to keep the current board state. That is possible. That means that this will now simply be so this goes away. We have a truce there, I guess. And I guess it means Savoy and France, but also probably Austria and France. Oops. And so the French will keep Savoy, but not all of it, I assume. I guess it's only this single area or the single province, and the French will get the Austrians will get Franche-Comté. So there we are. Okay. So this goes back to the French. What's a little weird is the whole defend the empire situation. The Austrians have won the battle. If you win this thing, defending the empire, it is possible that the imperial authority goes up. But that only happens if no provinces of the empire have been ceded to the attacker. And that was not the case here. It was kind of this swap. So I guess what we see here, the Austrians did won, but they did not successfully defend the empire. Therefore, the imperial authority won't go up. But because they did not lose the war, it also will not go down. Because if they would have lost the war, then, yeah, the imperial authority would have gone down. But it's pretty clear, the rules, that's what the rules say. So I think we're kind of in this stalemate situation, and I think the imperial authority is actually not affected by what happened here. Okay, so the alliances were now deactivated, and that means this army here, which only contained allied units from Bohemia, is now basically simply gone. The English have a lot of religious dissent. That was an obvious problem. They don't have tolerance. They should have maybe prepared for that. They have here, in each of their areas, they have a religious, they have now an unrest. They discarded a cube, an influence cube in Scotland, which kind of allowed them to ignore this here. You can do this with vassals. The other countries are, well, actually the Austrians have tolerance, which means they can ignore two. So they have one here, there is Protestantism, and I guess that's it. Yeah, this is the only one. And here, this is Orthodox. So they got these two, and that's it. So they don't have any religious dissent. Same with the Poles. I checked it. They have only this area here and that one here, and they also have tolerance. And the Muslims, or the Turks, only have this area here, which is Orthodox. And yeah, apart from that, also no religious dissent. Okay, and that means now, let's see, is anybody -2 stability? That is not the case. Has somebody +2 stability? Nope, also no the case, but actually the Turks, they have the option to remove an unrest somewhere, but they don't have any anyway. Okay. So now we got to roll the rebel dice, and we start with the French. They have an unrest here, Oh, wait a second. I forgot. The French have an unrest here because this is also religious dissent. This is this diverse faith token. Yeah, okay, I forgot about that. So they have overall 2 unrest, and they roll there because it's a bot. They simply roll 2 dice. They don't roll per province. They lose 1 cube. Well, there we go. We continue with the Spanish. They have, I think, only the unrest down there in Gibraltar. And that is a rebellion. Okay. Luckily, they have a guy there. Otherwise, they had to fight. This thing would become independent again. So we're going to see a fight now between the rebels and this garrison army there. So the rebels attack first. They hit. And let's hope we also manage to do this. And we also hit. So this guy dies. And we only have unrest. It might be a good idea to hire a unit there to make sure that this does not become a problem. Or we simply spend a military action to get rid of the unrest there. So now we come to the English, and that, yeah, there's a bit going on here. So we start in Ireland, we got 2 dice there, and they lose a unit. So I guess I'm going to remove one of the mercenaries here. Then we continue in Northumbria with a single die, and that is a cube. Okay, so one of these goes away. Wales, nothing, and East Anglia. Okay, that's $2. So at least not a rebellion. That could have been worse. Austria, Franche-Comté. Okay, look at that. It goes away. People are happy to join the Holy Roman Empire again. Where else? Down here, Beograd. We lose a unit. Well, we can't. That means we got to spend $2, which is a problem because that means we cannot pay the loan. Okay, great. We'll see how that turns out. Anything else here? Doesn't seem so. Oh yes, actually here in Crete. Okay, nothing. Good. The Poles, Lublin. Awesome. Good news. Moldava. Okay, they lose a unit. They can move one from available to exhausted. That's what I've heard. Down here, Circassia. I lose another unit. That's no big deal. And Bessarabia. Okay, that's a cube. I want to re-roll that. I don't want to lose my cubes. Okay, great. So that was okay too. So I'm done with the turn. The plague did cost the Austrians, I think, $12. Is that true? Yeah, I think they actually lost $12 in 3 areas. They lost half the money, and no, in 4 areas. Yeah, that was in 4 areas. So that was 2 here and yeah, and everywhere too. So that was really painful because you round up, and that was yeah. So $12. That's what the Austrians lost. The Spaniards only lost 2, so that wasn't too bad for them. Apart from that, the Poles accumulated a massive income. They now have nearly $50. I think they're at 45 or something. So that when corruption becomes a factor, but I think they will go to war pretty soon. That means they're gonna build quite an army. We're going to see a conflict between Austria and Poland, I guess, when it comes to the struggle for the Balkans now. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about the end of the return phase. Take a look at the upcoming event cards here. Okay, this is the Wars of Religion. So add a Protestant token, 3 unrest and 3 armies in any French area. France loses 1 stability. Place a rebellion on Paris. Wow. So we can play the Edict of Nantes. France may pay 3 admin to research the tolerance idea. Yeah, they might want that. Or the Huguenots massacred. France loses another stability and must exhaust 2 manpower. You gain 1 military. Okay, so that's tough for the French. Gives them a good leader though. But right now they don't really need that because yeah, it's a bot. So we'll see what they do with that. So then we have the Portuguese crown. 1 king, 2 kingdoms. Castile gains 2 influence in Portugal. Then, if they have a marriage with Portugal and the most influence in Portuguese areas, they gain an alliance with Portugal. Or, they are not worth it. Castile gains 1 victory point and you gain 2 diplomacy. Interesting. I think there is a mission for Castile where they want all Spain or the whole Iberian Peninsula, let's call it that way. And that also gives Castile a new leader. Well, actually they have a really good one here. So they might not really want that. This guy is better. It's 2-4-3, 3-2-2. So I don't know if they pick this event. Yeah, they're gonna lose their strong leader. We'll see what happens here. And the last one is the Council of Trent. Okay. Place a counter-reform token in central Italy. All Catholic players must choose either enact counter-reformation, pay 3 admin, or lose 1 stability to adopt counter-reformed as state religion and place a counter-reform token in your capital area. Or stay indifferent. Lose 2 prestige. Okay, that's a tough one. The Spanish have enough counter-reform. The Poles have a ton. They can easily do it. The English are not Catholic anymore. I mean, this is just sick. And the Austrians are also not doing that great, but they might still consider it because, yeah, they don't want to lose the life points. Especially the Austrians might consider it. That will help them to fight Protestantism here. They might not need it necessarily. Protestantism isn't that strong. It's back there. So I'm not sure. We'll see about that. During the end of turn phase, the British can actually, or the English, can play this mission here, dominate the British Isles, own or vassalize all provinces in either Scotland. Oh, it says either Scotland or Ireland. They could have done that before. I thought it would be... That's interesting. Okay, so that means they get 3 points. So that brings them down here. And now they gain 1 diplomacy. And they have the option to build 4 light ships at 2 ducats each. And that's something they have to do. This is a very good deal. And they want a fleet, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm ready to start the new round. I appointed my leaders at the end of the last turn. I drew the cards, I chose the missions. So we're ready to go. And we start again with the French bot. So that means we got to simply draw a card. And that's once again an unrest card, so that allows us to flip 2 cities in unrest. So I guess we're gonna go with that one here, Savoy. I guess the truce should be with these guys. And then here, this one. Okay. That costs a cube. And that's it. So the Spaniards try to annex Aragon. That is their big goal. To do so, I think they will simply place 4 diplomacy and buy another 2, which is the last that they have from their money there. So I'm gonna place, I guess, 2 in here and maybe 2 here. Okay, and I'm gonna buy 2 more. They come then from here, and let's place 1 here, and I don't know, maybe another one here. And now we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including the marriage. That's 10. That should be exactly enough. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, 4, 5, 6, 7. For some reason I miscounted here. So I think I might be even able to save 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait a second. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good Lord. Oh, and that one. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we should be fine. I think that's enough then. So I'm going to keep 1 here. Okay, great. That's the end of this action. I think the British already do a change focus option because they want the development card. That will allow them to send missionaries in their areas, and then they can do reformation. And yeah, I think this will be very helpful for them. So what they're going to do is, I think they want a little more diplomacy, which is helpful when doing exploration, which they might want to do. And I think I'm even going to do it like this. And then I will... Well, I have to move, I'm not sure actually, I have to move a few ships, I think. So maybe I'm actually gonna leave it like that. So, okay, and then I'm gonna discard these two cards. Gonna spend $2 and a cube, and that gives me then the development card. Okay. So the Austrians, they are they're trying to get the spy network. So they also do a change focus action. They're not actually changing things. They spend one of these. They might even, I'm thinking about maybe putting one, no, I don't think so, I want to do that. I'm going to leave it like this. Going to grab the spy network. That costs me $2 to take. And yeah, that's it. I already spent the cube. So, oh, but I have to discard 2 cards. So I think I want to get rid of these 2 cards here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this one and that one. Okay, so that's the Austrians' action. It's a little tricky because I cannot easily play that. I realize that now. I don't have 4 cubes. God, I gotta fiddle around with that. But okay, there will be a way to do it. Then the Poles. Have a ton of cards, but they need the logistic master card, and they didn't find that. So they're gonna try to get that by basically also doing I wonder. I mean, I probably, man, general would be awesome, like this guy. So maybe I'm gonna discard these 4 cards to be able to keep 1. Yeah, I want to keep these 2. So I also do a change focus action. I guess I'm gonna bring 1 over here. I need the 2 to somehow get a claim. And then I'm gonna discard 4 cards. And I'm allowed to draw 3 random cards here. So let's see there it is. There is my logistics master. That's awesome. Because I can ignore the mountain border with this guy. This is incredibly cool. Let's see if we get another good card. The tactical retreat isn't so hot. And what else do we get? A forced march. Okay, that can be useful too. Cool. Okay, that's something. We have another general here, by the way. So that was a success, I would say. That will allow me to lead my army here across the mountains into Hungary, for example. And that is very valuable. yeah, that was what I was hoping for, and that will allow us then to declare war pretty soon. And then we go to the Turks, and they will draw a bot card. And wow, that's another military operation. So let's see. Let's hope they don't attack Poland. That would be a big gain for Hungary, but for Austria. But I don't think this is gonna happen. So let's see what is gonna happen here. Who's gonna be the target of that military action? There we go. So does he have claims? Yes, he does. So we gotta roll and see if they match the rolled number. That's a 3. There's always this danger that they attack Naples, which would be crazy. I think the 3 claim was actually the one here that we already had before. There we have a 5, there we have a 4. No. So this time there is no claim matching the rolled number. Are there areas with battleground tokens adjacent? And I think in this case that is the case. I will check that. So actually, because the power struggle has not yet been activated, there are no power struggle tokens on the board. So that means we go here, doesn't have a marriage, so we have to go to the military target chart. Good Lord. There we are. This is the military targeting chart, and we'll see. That is a 6. Okay, that is the owner of Karaman. Where is that? I have no idea where that is. I gotta look. Is it maybe here or something? Oh, it's this. So they attack the Mamelukes. Okay. Wow, okay, that's unexpected, but that's what they do. So the Austrians are happy, no problems with Turks here. They decide to go in this direction. If the power struggle had been activated, they would have probably attacked Serbia, but in this way, they don't. So they already spent their 2 military cubes. Yeah, there were 2 cubes to do this, and now we'll see they're gonna attack the Mamelukes. Okay, so the target is not an opponent. We already have a claim there. So he has, yeah, clearly less than 4 influence there. The target's strength is not greater than the bot's strength. So they declare war, and they spend 1 to higher units. So let's do it. We declare war against the Mamelukes. Their capital is there. And we hire more units. And bot has NPR allies with no. Okay. Nope. Remove all the DOW non-naval battles. Do we have naval battles? Well, I guess we do. There are 2 ships in here. There's one here, one here. Wow, I mean, this is crazy. They have a huge fleet. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have naval battles there. Definitely. Go to naval battle. Okay, let's do that. It's not a player, roll battle dice. Number of utility dials is the number equal to the number of hostile ships. That's going to be a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ships. Okay. These are 2 hits. Four hits. Okay, 4 hits. Now the cannon's road is greater plus equal to plus the adjacent bot ports. No, that's not the case. So that means remove all NP, what? Down here. The resolving bot receives 1 cube if it's the first battle this turn, okay. I think usually the bot would not, a player would not have had a chance here, a human player. Don't have a land battle right now. The army size is, that's interesting. So what is the target strength? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not even sure where they show up, to be honest. 1, 2, 3. I think they just will activate it if they enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, wait a minute. I think it's only the adjacent guys. But I think adjacency might include... I think that could be a massive army. I gotta check that. I think it might actually also include harbors. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 units. 13 even if this province, yeah, counts as adjacent. Now this one, the port goes toward the central Mediterranean, so I think that doesn't. Okay, so the target's strength here is not a possible army or something. It's just, but the army size is not double as big, and that is definitely not the case. He does not have more manpower. So we go here. Is the army on the map board? Yes. So we check for MAC, which means we have to stand these guys up again. And because there is enough MAC to activate these all, I guess. And yeah, there's a connection. No question here. And then we cannot siege. So that means we will move now in here, I guess. Or maybe not. Move the enemy to an area in range. Largest enemy force. Okay. Yeah, we gotta see. They might go here or here. I gotta check that. They cannot move through here, so I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure they will move here. And attack Konya. Okay, now let's see how many units they face. I'm not sure about that, but I think there is actually a maximum of 5 or something like that. So let's find out about this. Does that trigger a battle? Yeah, okay. So let's find out. No, it says clearly infantry dice is equal to the number of hostile units. Okay, so now we gotta check that. Here's the thing. The Eastern Mediterranean is a hostile sea zone because of the 2 ships of the bot. There was the battle, and therefore these areas here will not provide to the manpower in here. So only these 2 will count, which means the bot has to face 5 units here. That isn't so bad. So that means we got to roll dice. We got to roll 5 standard dice. Okay, that's only 2 casualties that the bot will take. And that's already it. And that ends the battle. Okay, so that wasn't so bad. Back to the French. And they also have a military card. So that means they spend 1 cube for this, and then we also will see who they attack. Let's see, do they have claims? Yeah, they actually do. They have a few claims in the Netherlands, for example. And they also have claims against England. But no, but the other way around. But okay, claim 5, that is here. The Netherlands. Okay. Select a realm for which this claim is valid. Okay, so I think... let's see. Prefer the highest tax income. So I guess it's either this or that. And I think this has a higher tax income. So they will go with... Is that the same? Oh, actually it's not. Well, these are vassals of Savoy. So I think they will actually attack Savoy because, yeah, these are the vassals of Savoy and they're going to go against that. This would be a tax income of... Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure about that, yeah. They will attack Savoy. I don't know which would be now the capital of Savoy. I assume it's one of these 2 last remaining major cities. Or I'm going to go with Luxembourg, I think. I'm not actually, now that I think about it, I believe the French cannot do this. Because Savoy is within the Holy Roman Empire and all these areas especially, and they have a truce with the emperor. So I think this is not possible. Therefore, they got to go for something else. So we go back here, and now they got to roll on the military target chart. Let's see. We are our target chart, roll a die, and that's a 5. So that's a realm in Brittany and Normandy. Okay, that's not possible. So we continue. That's a 3. So it might actually be hard for them to find enemies, except for Spain, and I hope they're not going to go against these. So that would be again Savoy. Well, they can't do this. That's a 6. A realm in Lombardy. Okay. Lombardy is here. So this is possible. Yeah, they can do this. Lombardy is no longer part of the Holy Roman Empire, so they can attack a realm, but of course not the areas that are part of Austria. So I think they're going to go for the largest, which is probably Genoa again. Okay, so I guess we see indeed a attack against Genoa. Let me find the board rules again here. Okay. Oops. Yeah, the bot has not enough cubes there. Oh, wait a second. Nope. So yeah, then they're gonna spend 1 cube to hire 9 units. So these 3, 4, and another 2. And they don't have, I think they cannot use again these here. Or maybe they can, I don't know, man. I mean, usually you have to remove 2 cubes, but because they have a marriage, maybe it's okay to remove 1 cube. I'm gonna do this, assuming it's the same as it is with the subjugation. So this simply, I think the marriage counts as, yeah. So I'm gonna give them that. So they have an ally adjacent. So the cube is removed. And that gives them this guy 2 additional cubes. And this poor ally is again activated. I'm pretty sure they definitely regret this alliance by now. Okay, we don't have a defensive call to arms. We gotta remove this influence from the area. Do we have a naval battle? And the answer is yes, we do. There is a ship here. So that means we gotta go to the naval battle again. Okay, I think we got 3 hostile ships here. Let's see. So we got 2 hits, but this is not enough. Yeah, this is a weird rule for the naval battle here against bots. You need more than twice, more than 2. I mean, this is ridiculous. Even though the bot only has, do they have a cube? Yeah, they have 1 port here, but that is still enough. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's weird. So that means the guy gets another cube. And then we continue. And we don't have an army this time on the board. So there's no land battles. The army size, there is no, this is odd. Oh yeah, no, okay, that works out. So we go down here. The army is not on the map board. So then the army goes to the own area closest to the enemy, that is Languedoc. And I think, oh no, we continue moving, yeah. Okay, so that means we will now move in here and attack. Okay, that triggers a battle. That should be easy. So that means now that, well, they only have 2. No, that's actually not. No, yeah, that is a hostile sea zone again. So Corsica cannot help. So they only have a defense value of 2. Well, I mean, they fought bravely. 2 units are lost here. And I guess this is it then. The battle is over. And that should end the turn for the bot. The funny thing about this whole move is that they will not be able to actually take Genoa or keep it because of Kaffa. And that is something that I really don't like. I think it's ridiculous that they cannot take the city because there is, I don't know, 3,000 kilometers away or something, there is another city somewhere. I mean, that makes absolutely no sense to me. If they could take Genoa and Corsica, they should be able to take it out, and that's it. But, okay, I'm going to follow the rules here, although I really dislike this. Now, the Spaniards can actually make this massive move. They can now annex Aragon. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the marriage, and 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's exactly enough. The Spaniards do have a subjugate card. What? Are you kidding me? They don't have a card? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I prepared for that, so that would have been a real shock now. So they got a subjugate card, they spend a cube, and this allows them now to, to annex Aragon. Now this is huge. Spain is now this massive, massive power in the Mediterranean here. Yeah, so this is now really impressive here. You can see that. And of course they also have their colonies in Central America. Amazing. But point-wise, they don't even have half of what the Austrians have, which is kind of weird. But they will get a little more now. They scored the Mare Nostrum, which means own 2 of Gibraltar, Malta, and yeah, that they own Gibraltar and Malta. So they will get 5 points for that. That's pretty good. So that brings them to 26. And they get 2 diplomacy cubes. Insane. That will allow them more exploration, obviously. Yeah. Okay, cool. Very, very good. So the English got to make sure that they get their religious dissent under control. So they're going to play the development card here. That costs them $3. And 2 cubes. And that allows them to bring the cubes here. Okay, that's that. And now we go to Austria, and they will continue trying work diplomatically on this Bohemia issue, King Albert's legacy. That is their goal. To get that, they need the spy network. So they're going to spend a cube and $2, and they're really short on cash. Oh, wait a minute. Can they even do this? They can't. They don't have enough cubes. I can't play that. Oh man, okay. Yeah, so I cannot play this. Wait, was it 2? I think it was 1 cube. Yeah, so I cannot do this because I need 4 cubes to even place that here. So I gotta do other things first. Whew. What I want to do is I'm simply going to do a trade action. I have a lot of diplomacy cubes and I need money. So let's do this. Maybe I'm lucky. So that doesn't help at all. What? Why is this in there? This should not be in there, I guess. This is 2 and 3. I messed this up somehow with these. 2 and 3? Should that be in there? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this will come into play. No. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh yeah, there you see it. There, yep. That it's written here, very, very small. So yeah, I think this should not be in play. The same as with the slaves. I don't know why I have that. So I'm going to draw another card instead. Paper. No. Oh, Saxony. Actually, yes. I'm adjacent. I think influence is good enough when it comes to overland trade. So I think I might, and I also have units. So I think that could work. Then we have grain. That's not good enough. Okay, but we can trade with paper, I think. So that is Saxony. Let's see what we got here. Frankfurt. No, I don't control that. Nuremberg. Nope. Praha. No. Mainz. No, I don't control anything there. Shit. So I don't get it. Well, but I can bring my guy in there. I think I can bring this guy in here. I think it is adjacent. Yeah, I'm adjacent to that. So I have 1 trade power. That's good enough to get $6. That's cool. Nice. The Poles, they will now hire an army. They got a lot of cash. Yeah, they will build themselves an army and they're going to prepare for a war against Austria. Yeah, definitely. They want to take out areas here, Royal Hungary, maybe also Bohemia. The reason is, but probably not Bohemia actually, because this is within the Holy Roman Empire. I don't want the Austrians to get the imperial support. I want to attack Hungary. We have the struggle for the Balkans coming up, and I also got the Jagiellonian dynasty, Royal Hungary, Hun Plain or Transylvania. So, and I also have others which want me to go there in this direction. So yeah, this is definitely something I want. So I'm going to hire an army and it's going to be a big one. I got a lot of cash and yeah, I want to destroy the Austrians here. The Poles have hired a very sophisticated army. And you know what? I'm actually thinking about not taking this. On the other hand, I have a cavalry general. So maybe, I don't know if I even need that. This is very expensive. Maybe I only have $5 left, which is crazy. But, I wonder if I want that much cavalry. Maybe that is not that clever. I could instead hire 2 more of these. And I think this is what I'm going to do. And yeah, let's do it like this. I got 2 cannons, which was a big expense, 2 cavalry, and a ton of these. I spent more than, I spent nearly $30 on this army. So that was insane. But I have the money, and I want it to be strong and successful. So I want to have a big effect there. Yeah, and I'm going to do this. And maybe I even get a chance to attack Turkey, although I don't think so. I'm going to have problems with my claims probably. Although fabricating a claim costs only a single diplomacy cubes because of the struggle of the Balkans. So maybe I can actually do it. Okay, and now we go to Turkey. They are at war. They can siege these cities here. So we're going to spend 2 cubes and then we're going to siege these 2 cities. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. And we simply take them. Adana and Karaman. There we are. Now, at that point, we are... Oh no, actually the Poles are first player. You know, I fucked that up. I didn't do that right. I always started with France. So I'm going to go to... until I end up with the Poles again, I guess. That kind of sucks. Yeah, okay, so whatever. Let's continue this a little longer. I'm gonna go through the French turn now. They're located here. They were successful in the attack against Genoa, so they also simply will take the city for now and place an occupied marker there, of course. I'm going to place it on top because it is such a large marker. Okay, so that's that, and they got to spend 2 cubes to do this. We go to the Spaniards again, and what is their goal at that moment? They're doing so incredibly good. I think I want to do more exploration, but I think I need more ships to do so. So I guess what I want to do is, first of all, can I afford to do that? Let me see. Yeah, I think I can. There's no cost here. So I think I want to buy 2 light ships. Yeah. Can I afford 3? I could afford 3, but I think I'm okay with 2 for now. Don't want to... So that costs me a military cube to do. It's tempting to build 3 though. Yeah, if I want to do more trade and, you know, I'm going to build 3 ships. Who cares? I need a fleet sooner or later. Yeah, we need that one. Okay. I wanna be also now a maritime power. I want to control the Mediterranean. I want to do trade and I want to explore. So I'm going to buy me 3 of these ships here. And that allows me to place 1 here in the Western Mediterranean. I can place 1 more here in the Central. Do I want to... Yeah. I'm thinking it would be tempting to do an attack against the pirates here. But that will cost me a ship, I guess. So, I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I'm going to place the 2 here, and I guess that's it for now. Okay. So that was the Spaniards. Wait a minute, I got these naval... Yeah, but I want the naval traditions for the exploration. That's more valuable. I think I could build cheaper ships, but I think the exploration is more important. The English. Yeah, they can now simply start sending their missionaries into the different areas. And I'm going to do that. Simply going to remove these and start bringing Protestant tokens into these areas. And we simply start here. And yeah, and that's, yeah, okay, fine. The Austrians, well, they're still trying. I mean, they start to realize, you know, the Poles are building up this massive army. But they kind of hope they are still safe here because of the mountains. And they only have 11 bucks. So do they want to hire an army to face the Poles? Man, I don't know. Until now, the Poles don't have a claim yet. So there is this chance that maybe they're marching against the Turks. Okay, so what the Austrians then do is they will play the spy network, which costs another 2 bucks, but I mean they don't have a chance against these guys either way. So they're going to go with the spy network. Cost them a cube. They still can't do it because they don't have enough cubes. Should I do another trade action? Maybe. I need money, so yeah, let's do another trade action. God damn it. I think, yeah, I have 3 cubes left. I need 1 for the spy network, but then I need 2 to sabotage. No, I cannot do this. This is dumb. I need the 4 cubes to subjugate Bohemia. So this isn't working. You know, I was hoping maybe I should get the Council of Trent card instead. On the other side, we have here the attrition. So that could hurt Poland if they want to go to war against me. So, I don't know. Maybe I can hold back. But what am I going to do then? Got very limited options. I just don't know what to do. I don't want to trade. You know, fuck it. I'm going to play the spy network anyway. I don't care. I'm going to play the spy network. Spend 2 bucks. And I got 3 cubes here. I might even leave it like that. Or I can consider, I'm going to take a cube from here. I think I don't need necessarily that cube. I'm going to take that and simply place it here. And that's it. We're done. And yeah, we're basically through the turn. These guys were the first player. Okay, so that's it. And I'm going to load this up now. We're going to see this invasion of Poland against Hungary, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be brutal. Bad news for Austria. They're going to lose probably, I assume 2 or maybe even 3. I assume definitely 2 provinces here. That's going to be very, very painful for them. And there's not a lot they can do against that. If they go really badly in debt, I mean, yeah, they could hire. Well, I mean, if they really take 4 loans or something, they can also come up with a significant amount of money. But so yeah, maybe they should simply do that. I mean, they cannot allow to be all that taken away from them. And that doesn't help them in the future either. You know, there is no safety that the Poles simply will then move into Austria. So it seems like they have to go massively into debt and then try to fight the Austrian army. But it's not a good situation. They don't have a general. They are in a very bad shape here. I mean, okay, they have the Bohemians also as allies. Okay, so we'll see. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, hope to see you on the next video. Bye.